Hello, YouTube. What's up? Wow, it's been a while. I don't think I uploaded anything on this channel since last year. Literally the last day of last year. As you can already tell, I'm in a new location. We bought a house this year. Big changes since the last time I last saw you / you saw me. I can't actually see you, but I like to think that I can. That's weird. I was watching some of my old videos last night. Just watching some of these old like vlog type videos that I used to do. And I realized that I really just enjoyed making them. It was fun to just kind of like document just days or nights of my life to look back on and see what was going on in my life and in the world and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more of those as I think of them. So I got most of the day to myself today. The wife's at work all day. So I'm having a little bit of a movie marathon with myself. But I just watched First Reformed, starring Ethan Hawke. I'd heard a lot about this movie over the past couple of years, namely that Ethan Hawke's performance was just incredible. And wow, what a movie. It's definitely not a movie that you can just give a fair review to, I think, right after you watch it, just because there's just so much to digest. But right off the bat, I have to say this is probably Ethan Hawke's best performance. He's been in a lot of great movies, given a lot of good performances, but this is by far his best, I think. Amanda Seyfried, too. Come a long way from since Mean Girls. Another really good performance. I haven't really seen anything from her that I don't like. But yeah, very ponderous movie. A lot of people describe it as like Taxi Driver meets, like if Taxi Driver, Travis Bickle had a church. That's First Reformed, which was written by the same guy, so it makes sense. But yeah, I would recommend this movie. It's definitely not an easy movie. It's not a safe movie. It's not a comfortable movie. But it is a movie worth watching and worth thinking about. So as you can see in my background, this is the movie room. So I got all these great posters. Oops, trying to get the camera. So there we go. Got all these great movie posters. A lot of my favorites. Avengers, Drive, Lord of the Rings, all those great movies. And then of course I got the TV set up. All my movies around it, some Funko Pops, got these cool little like LED lights. And then I got these cool blackout curtains so that when I'm watching a movie during the day, it can still be dark in here, which is how I like to watch movies. And I know you're all wondering where Lydia is, everyone's favorite cat, right? Here she is at her favorite spot. Say hi, Lydia. She loves this big old window, watching all the birds and critters and whatnot. Yeah, First Reformed, recommended. I don't know what I'm gonna watch later. Probably gonna take a little bit of a lunch break. Maybe go get some Taco Bell or something. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but whenever I decide, I will let you guys know, and I'll see you there. Touched my heart, you touched my soul. Hey, what's up guys, it's me again. So I ate lunch, had some Taco Bell, and I was watching Community. Just recently got into that show for this past year, so I'm rewatching it again because I think it's just amazing. But I realized I forgot to talk about something the first time I recorded, and that's that it was recently announced that Chadwick Boseman passed away from colon cancer, and we were hanging out with our siblings, my in-law siblings, and we got back from their house, and Jessie checked her Instagram, I think, and the announcement was on there, and she like let out this big gasp, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And she showed me, and I literally couldn't believe it. I was just like, I didn't even know he was sick. I don't think anybody really knew he was even, struggling with cancer. It was just such an out of the blue thing. I didn't have any words. I was just like, I don't believe it. It was so crazy. And really, I'd only ever seen him in Marvel movies as Black Panther. Wow, what a tragedy. Black Panther was never like one of my favorite Marvel movies or anything, but I always thought he was the perfect person for that role. And I know he's played like some real life roles, like biopic roles. I know he was Jackie Robinson in 42 and James Brown in Get On Up, which I haven't seen, but now I really want to. I mean, I wanted to before, but it wasn't on my radar as much as it is now. Now I just want to like watch every movie he's ever been in, because now like those are it. Like we're not going to get any more movies from him. And it's just such a sad thing to think about. But yeah, I just felt the need to acknowledge that to you guys. He was a great talent, great actor. Seemed like such a down-to-earth person. You know, even with the immense success of Black Panther, he was always just so humble and grateful to everybody, and he will be missed. But moving on to, not to just gloss over something as big as that, but I'm trying to pick out the next movie I'm going to watch, and I think I'm kind of split. So I'm going to have you guys help me decide, even though by the time you watch this, I will have already decided and watched the movie. So I'm thinking maybe Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, because I've been wanting to rewatch the newer Mission Impossible trilogy. I also, I remember I started doing these movie nights because I was watching the Star Trek movies. And I still have not watched Star Trek Beyond. So it might be kind of nice to finish that trilogy out on these vlog videos, since I watched the first two like back to back, and then it's been over a year now and I haven't watched the third one. I mean, I've seen it before, but like I said, not on this series that I'm doing. I don't know. We'll see. When I've made my decision, again, I will let you all know. I know you're just on the edge of your seat waiting to see what I'm going to do, which movie I'm going to watch, and it's exciting stuff. This is the kind of stuff YouTube was created for. See you guys soon. Update on the movie situation. I decided to watch Star Trek Beyond, but I also felt like playing some classic N64. So I put in Banjo-Kazooie, one of my favorite games of all time, and I just felt like playing it for a little while. If you like Banjo-Kazooie, let me know in the comments, because you know, if you don't like this game, I don't know if we can be friends. Anyway, that's the update. So here we go. Oh, and Lydia's really concerned. I can barely see her. Anyway, see you guys later. Touch my heart, you touched my... I love Banjo-Kazooie. Takes me back, man. Probably one of the first video games I ever played. So I just did that for about an hour. Got Star Trek loaded in the PS4. Finally gonna watch it after like about a year, I think, of saying I was gonna finish the trilogy. I'm actually about to do it now. So I will see you guys after the movie. Oh. All right, just finished Star Trek Beyond. Let's get Lydia's review first. Lydia, what did you think? So yeah, Star Trek Beyond. I really like this movie. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I do think it's better than Into Darkness. It feels more like an adventure than Into Darkness did. Into Darkness just kind of felt like there wasn't enough like exploring of space, which is what I thought Star Trek was all about. And from what I've heard of other people who are actually Star Trek fans, this seems to be a lot more in the spirit of like the old Star Trek adventures. And everybody is great in it as usual. Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Carl Urban, Simon Pegg, Anton Yelkin. Idris Elba as the villain is really good. He's one of those villains that like, he starts off kind of just as a generic bad guy. He's just doing bad things. He's got this deep voice, a menacing face. Then the more you learn about him, the more like compelling of a villain he becomes. Action's really good. Justin Lin directed this one instead of J.J. Abrams, which I have not seen any of his other movies, I don't think. I've only ever seen the Fast and Furious that James Wan directed. It's the only one I've seen. But I know he did Fast and Furious 4, 5, and 6, I believe. So, but yeah, he did a great job. It definitely felt like his movie instead of just trying to like emulate J.J. Abrams' style. It felt more like he was doing his version of Star Trek while also being, you know, faithful to the first two movies too, and making it feel like, you know, it was a continuation of the story. So yeah, that concludes my movie. Well, it's not really a movie night because I watched both of them before 5 p.m. So, and just because I know people are going to ask probably that I mentioned I have Funko Pops, so I'll just go ahead and show you which ones I have. So I got Thanos. He's a bobblehead one. Then I have Sauron with his mace, and you can kind of see the ring on his hand. Then I have Pennywise, the first one I ever got. And I have Lord Voldemort, of course. Then I have Mr. Kylo Ren from the newest Star Wars. He's a bobblehead too, and his lightsaber lights up. That's kind of cool. And then, of course, we have the Joker from The Dark Knight. For some reason, I just started collecting a bunch of villains. So that's just kind of how that worked out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'm hopefully going to start doing these more often. I probably say that every video that I make. But hopefully, I'll actually just keep doing it. You know, stay motivated, stay on top of things. Yeah, stay safe out there, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance, all that stuff. And you have been the one for me.